Natalie J. Robb has opened up about her concerns for Cain Dingle in Emmerdale as a devastating event unfolds in upcoming episodes. While Cain is already dealing with an aggressive prostate cancer diagnosis, a shocking incident soon puts his life in serious danger. At the same time, Moira is hopeful she may soon be freed from prison following progress in her case, but her focus quickly shifts when new trouble arises. After the pair reunite at the hospital during Moira's scan, she promises to support him, but shortly after leaving, Cain is struck by a car. In an interview, Natalie explained that Moira feels overwhelmed, describing the situation as relentless and deeply distressing. She shared that Moira is on the phone with Cain at the exact moment the accident happens, hearing everything unfold without knowing what's going on, which makes the ordeal even more terrifying. She also mentioned receiving heartfelt messages from fans supporting Moira, calling it touching and uplifting. Discussing whether the couple will find any happiness, she hinted that their journey may continue to be unpredictable. She suggested that even when things seem positive, more challenges are likely to follow, keeping the storyline intense. She also spoke about Moira's deep fear of losing Cain, emphasizing the strong bond between them. Despite being resilient for her family, Moira draws much of her strength from him and struggles to imagine life without him. Looking ahead, Natalie hinted that Moira will return home changed by her time in prison. She explained that the experience will make her tougher and alter how she carries herself, while also giving her a renewed focus on her own well-being. However, adjusting to life outside will not be easy, as she'll have to readapt to being around others after a long period of isolation. Moira also finds it difficult to settle into her new living situation, especially after being away from her farm and moving into a more crowded home. Natalie noted that this shift creates fresh opportunities for storytelling, as Moira openly reacts to the unfamiliar and chaotic environment. She added that the cramped and cluttered space adds a layer of realism, making the change more noticeable and challenging for the character. Emmerdale favourite Lisa Riley has spoken about her future on the ITV soap, following a wave of new opportunities. Last year, Lisa took part in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and finished in 5th place during the series. After experiencing the once-in-a-lifetime journey, she was eager to get back to work in Yorkshire. Now fully back in character as Cain Dingle, complete with her bold fashion style, Lisa has reflected on how much her life has shifted since her jungle appearance. The 49-year-old revealed in a recent interview that she has received several exciting television offers since November, but she will only accept them if they fit around her filming schedule on Emmerdale. She explained that some of the opportunities involve entertainment projects, including impression-based performances similar to what she showcased during her time in Australia. Lisa also hinted that she may collaborate again with a close friend, as long as it doesn't interfere with her commitments to the soap. Speaking further, she made it clear how much she values her role on Emmerdale, where she has portrayed Mandy on and off since 1995. She said the show means everything to her, and that she never takes her position for granted, adding that she plans to remain as long as the producers continue to have her. She also confirmed she has recently signed a new 1-year contract and would only consider outside work if it fits around her existing schedule. To allow her break for the reality show, Mandy temporarily left the village to support Tina, who had once again found herself in trouble with the authorities. During her time away, Mandy kept in touch through video calls with Paddy, completely unaware that he had been hiding a major secret. Earlier in the year, it was revealed that Paddy and Dylan had encountered Bear weeks before, but chose not to inform anyone because of the circumstances surrounding his return. Bear had been forced to work under harsh conditions on a farm for months before coming back and finding Paddy being violently attacked. In a desperate attempt to stop the situation, Bear grabbed the attacker and unintentionally caused his death. Afterwards, Paddy and Dylan tried to shield Bear from the consequences by concealing the body in a van. Their actions were driven by concern for Bear's mental state, but it meant keeping the truth hidden from everyone, including Mandy. Mandy made her return to the village recently and was shocked to find police gathered outside her home. As she arrived, she witnessed Paddy being taken away in a police car without any chance to explain, leaving Dylan to reveal the truth instead. She was devastated upon learning about the traumatic events that had affected so many people close to her. Later that evening, when Paddy came back from questioning, he admitted that he believed he, along with Dylan and Bear, could face prison time. Although Mandy attempted to stay hopeful, the situation raises serious doubts about their future, leaving her at risk of losing Paddy just days after being reunited. Emmerdale has unveiled the identity of the person who contacted the police following the shocking situation involving Graham Foster. He has only just come back to the village, yet Graham quickly found himself being questioned by officers after someone unexpectedly reported him. The twist unfolded at the close of an intense single-character-focused episode, which explored the emotional fallout of his return on both his son Joe and his estranged wife Kim. In powerful and emotional moments, Joe struggled to cope with seeing his father again, having believed he had died years earlier. He angrily confronted Graham, opening up about how deeply he suffered after the supposed loss. Although Graham tried to apologize, Joe responded bitterly, explaining that he had once seen him as a father figure and that grief had never truly released its hold on him. Graham insisted that hurting Joe was never his intention, but Joe refused to forgive him, reflecting on the dark period he went through after the presumed death, including serious health issues and a dependency on drugs that ultimately led to a kidney transplant. Overcome with remorse, Graham later had a tense exchange with Kim. He explained that his return was initially to help Rona, and their conversation quickly turned hostile, with harsh insults thrown between them. When Kim attempted to strike him, Graham stopped her, warning her not to act unless she was prepared for the consequences. He then pointed out that they are still legally married, leading Kim to suspect that his real motive for returning was financial gain. Graham rejected this idea, stating that while Rona brought him back, Joe is the reason he intends to stay. He urged Kim to consider a life where money is not the most important factor, adding that he would do everything he could to prove to Joe that he still supports him no matter what, even admitting that he might need his son more than his son needs him. As Kim began to fear that Joe might be warming to Graham, the tension escalated when there was a knock at the door, revealed to be police officers arriving to take Graham in. Graham accused Kim of being predictable, assuming she had reported him, but it was soon revealed that she was not responsible. Instead, Joe had made the call. Accepting the situation, Graham told his son that he understood his decision before calmly leaving with the officers. The question now remains, what lies ahead for this fractured family? Emmerdale airs on weekday evenings at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.